Hi guys, it's Sheena from Teton Raptor Center and I'm here to give you all this week's patient update. We've had a couple birds get released this week and we've also admitted some new birds, so let's go ahead and get started. To start things off is the release of Red-Tailed Hawk 8-8, and this bird went back into the wild in Jackson, Wyoming. Our next release is Osprey 8-9, and this bird was found in Rexburg, Idaho at a wastewater treatment facility and needed a bath so that all of its soiled feathers were clean again. To kick things off with our current patients is Osprey 8-17, and this juvenile osprey was admitted from Idaho Falls after being found hanging from her leg on her nest tower due to being entangled from baling twine. So when we got this bird in care, we took some x-rays and thankfully there were no orthopedic issues, but the leg that this bird was dangling from was very swollen. So right now she's on a course of anti-inflammatory medications to help keep her comfortable. And then this video that you're looking at right now is staff and interns working to get this bird to start eating on his own. So we are hand feeding him some small bites of fish. Our next patient is also another osprey. This is Osprey 8-16, and this bird unfortunately was also admitted from Rexburg after being found at a wastewater treatment plant over there. As you can see, his feathers are very soiled in all of the waste matter, and so this bird needed a thorough bath in order to remove any of that from his feathers, and he is recovering in our ICU at the moment. Next up is juvenile Swainsons Hawk 8-11, and this bird was admitted from Idaho Falls and was found emaciated upon admit. He's gaining weight nicely and has now been moved into the flight barn over the weekend. Next we have Swainsons Hawk 8-10, and this bird was admitted from Ashton, Idaho with a fractured pelvis. Luckily, this type of fracture heals really nicely with cage rest, and so this bird is in a small enclosure with a low perch to the ground so that he can't further injure himself. Next, we have our juvenile golden eagle. This is Golden Eagle 8-5, and this bird came from Gillette, Wyoming with a left eye injury. You can see in this video we're trying to assess the eye injury, and this bird is on a course of medicated eye drops, which he receives 6 times a day. We are hopeful that this will clear up, but we do have a guarded prognosis from our avian ophthalmologist on this patient. Next up is Swainsons Hawk 8-4, and this juvenile hawk came in from Afton, Wyoming with a fractured clavicle. And that type of fracture does not require surgery and heals with cage rest. So this bird is currently in a small enclosure with low perches so that he can move around and stretch out his wings well. Next is Great Gray Owl 8-4, and this female mother Great Gray was found hit by a car in Moran, Wyoming. She's still recovering in our ICU due to 2 small fractures in her wing and shoulder that are still not fully healed yet, and she is also dealing with some eye trauma. You can see that in her right eye, the pupil is really large and you don't see that normal yellow color in there. We do believe that she will be visual out of the left eye only, but because owls hunt predominantly with their hearing, this shouldn't impact her too much. Next is Bald Eagle 8-2, and this female eagle is recovering in our patient care unit. She was admitted from Wilson, Wyoming, and is dealing with some trauma to her right wing. Luckily, she doesn't have anything broken or any fractures in that wing, but she still needs some rest time before she's ready for flight conditioning. Last but not least, for all of our summer birds is Swainsons Hawk 730, and this bird sustained 2 small fractures in both of his wings, and those fractures have healed, and he's now getting physical therapy at least 3 times a week, and that's just so that he can regain the range of motion in his wrists. All right, that's all we've got for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed learning more about our birds, and I look forward to talking with you all next week. Bye!